jump in here this evening. I am Dr. Fabulous, your host, and I have some questions because I definitely don't know anything about the open relationship. So I'm just going to open this up generally. And if you have the answers for me, please, by all means, raise your hand and give me some insight. But I really wanted to try to touch bases. Mr. Mathis, you had your hand up when they were talking. Would you go ahead and share with us what you were saying or what you were thinking you wanted to say?
I think swingers, I believe, my opinion on that, I feel like that's something that couples do with couples. You never, do it outside of your couple or with your couple, from my understanding. The whole open relationship thing, I think that's more of a situation where you break fast, go where you want to, but just don't forget to come back home, like you know where home is or whatever. And I guess like my previous situation, I've dealt with a female who wasn't dating, but was getting to that point where in the beginning she was asking like certain questions, will I be down for like swingers and stuff like that? And I always thought I'd be open to it. But then later on, I found out that she was a third wheel to a swinger group.
Okay.
They call those unicorns. They call those unicorns.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Mr. Mathis. So the question that I'm going to put out on the table, we said, or Dr. Feelgood told us about the different types of open relationships, but my question is, if you're in an open relationship, do you become jealous when your partner finds interest in someone more than you? So how was that handled? I'm asking anyone because, like I said, I've never been in an open relationship. That's not the road I'm trying to go down. So I'm a real territorial individual. So open relationship would definitely not be for me. But the question is, what do you do and how do you feel when your partner finds someone else that he's really into other than you? So I'm going to start with Mary Ann.
Hello, everyone.
I'll answer that. When you
want to go ahead?
You
want to go ahead? Go ahead.
So I think that the whole thing comes back to, my favorite word, transparency, and that you are going to be jealous. Like, that's just human nature, to be jealous of if somebody has something that you really love and then you find out that what you really love kind of likes something else. I think that's natural to be jealous. But the transparency part comes in. If you're the main couple, it's part of that couple responsibility to be able to communicate that and say, hey, this made me feel this way. And if jealousy is what you felt, then that's what needs to be talked about and how we can manipulate that in our relationship so that both people feel heard, both people feel like their feelings are validated and met.
Okay, Miss Levita.
I didn't raise my hand, I clapped.
Baby, I'm sorry. Well, I'm so sorry. I thought that was the raising of the hand. Mary Ann, please. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I agree with her because I really think it's I am not open to open relationships. So I think first and foremost, it's all about defining what you're in to define it as a relationship, because just because you're partnering with someone or having sex with someone, it doesn't mean you're truly in a relationship. So first, it's all about defining if you are in a relationship and being true enough and honest enough with each other to talk about what it is that you want to explore, and then having those talks to make sure that you're mature enough in that relationship to handle those situations. So.
Well, thank you. I'm going to come on back to Mary Ann because I always want to hear what Mary Ann has to say because she can put the spin to it. Come on, Miss Mary Ann, and give me what you got.
Okay, so despite the age, I have been in some of these relationships talked about. I don't say it. It may not look like it, but I have been. And I will have to agree with both women. It's natural to feel jealous, but communicating that with your partner, hey, babe, I like that. Or, hey, what can we do about it? What are we going to do about it? That's all I have to say. But what she said, the first lady said, spot on.
Okay, and then we have Mr. Mathis' hand up, and then I'll come and get you, JJ, and then I'll say the last but not least from Mr. Anson. Go ahead, Mr. Mathis.
I want to say what's up, Mary. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Hope all is well. And back to the subject, you can't go into a boxing match and expect not to get hit. So if you're in a swinger situation, and I don't know how it works, but if all of y'all are in the same room, if you're doing his wife, if he's doing your wife, and she's making more noise or feeling him more than she would normally feel, you signed up for that. So that comes with, that comes with it.
Okay, all right. And Mr. JJ, your thoughts?
Okay, you got me?
I got you.
All right, here it is. The question you asked was, what is open relationship? What is the difference? Here it is.
No,
Open
that was not
relationship is,
my question. My question
what was your
was,
question?
when you're in an open relationship, do you
Go ahead.
become jealous when your partner finds someone that they are more attracted to and want to be intimate with the other individual more so than yourself? If you're in that open relationship, we got to that. Let's not reverse.
All right.
We got
no,
the
we're
down
not-
pack of what the open relationships are. We got
No,
that.
okay, we go just with that.
Okay.
Everybody was right, even Mary. The biggest point of all of that is, how can you be jealous? If it's communication. When you have communication, listen, it ain't, a woman might do anything, moan, groan differently, speak a little different, because it's exciting to her. It ain't meaning she's saying that man more. Exciting to her, just that particular situation. But when it's communication and you talk about it, it ain't no jealousy. Because at the end of the day, why is you even doing it? You're doing it because you have appetite. I'm gonna say that word. They have an appetite, and we both agreeing that we stepping into this. And however, if there's a problem, the worst thing about anything is communication. Because how do I know I'm doing something wrong or right if you don't communicate? So why am I jealous if my baby enjoying this particular situation? I'm not jealous. If I was jealous, guess what? If you is jealous, it might be something you don't need to be into.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for your input, JJ. All right. And Mr. Anson, I'm ready for you.
All right. Well, to answer your question about jealousy in an open relationship, I'm just gonna start off by saying I don't want to be that person that's making the other person jealous. So that's why I'm not with the open relationship. So
Oh, shucks now.
I'm not trying to go in a situation where, like, when homegirl was like, Anson, I'm ready whenever you're ready. I'm not trying to go in that room with her and she don't want to go out. That would be ruining a good friendship that I had. And I was jealous of myself one time. So I had one of my exes, we was after a night of sluttery and debauchery that we had. She got up next morning, talk about some, ooh, last night was great. I wish I had two of you. And I'm just like, so you want two dicks? Like, what's going on? Like, wait, explain this to me. And she changed she changed the subject real quick.
I miss that humor. I really miss that humor. But I'm going to jump in here and say, in all honesty, I don't believe, well, I can't say that because I'm not the entire pool. But with open relationships, I believe that you definitely have to have an open mind to open things. And so I'm going to open the door for my favorite first cousin, Bobby G.
All right, Dr. Feldes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It looks like JJ has his hand raised again.
Okay, go ahead, JJ.
No, I'm sorry. You know I'm new to this. I apologize. I'm old.
Were you
All right.
clapping?
I'm clapping. Hey, I'm sorry. Please, I want to hear Jeter. So
Okay. Well,
That's
hey, I'm
all
here to
right.
talk.
I'm
This is
giving
what
you
I
my
do.
favorite first cousin.
Hey, this is what I do. You want to hear me? I'm gonna give you something to listen to. I
All right.
want to kind of backtrack a little bit to some of the things Dr. Feelgood said. I think he gave us a very elaborate definition about open relationships and try for us to get a better understanding of what it is to be a part of it, so we can look at different dynamics of it. And we covered a couple things defining why people go into these relationships. We covered the boundaries and rules that goes with open relationships that develop into swinging. We even asked the question, is it just about sex, or is it just because someone is lonely, they just want the companionship, or they just want a new partner? So all those things have been covered. And in a sense, it's almost like everyone's response when we talk about open relationship has been catered toward the negative. My question that I have is, what are some things that are positive that could come from an open relationship? Anything positive that can come from an open relationship? Come on, Nancy, talk to me.
Well, you can learn something.
Like
You know,
what?
a lot of times people talk about the fire is gone, the passion is gone. Well, if you go ahead and have sex with somebody else, they might teach you something new about yourself. And then the next time you and your partner get into it, coach them to do something different than what they used to doing.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be a positive to an old relationship, but I'm not with it.
Okay. I think you made that clear throughout this entire conversation that you're not with it. All right.
And
Looks
it's
like
funny
Dr.
because
Feelgood
I
has a
had
hand
so many-
raised.
Yes. What I look at it as positive, that it helps you learn yourself, because sometimes you don't know what you like until you try it. And at least, some people say, well, I would never do that, but that's not true. Because if you're with somebody, if you're with somebody that you're with, remember I talked about a month ago, I talked about the DFW button, the down for whatever button.
Okay.
If you're down for whatever, and you find out you like something, you've gained a new skill, you've gained a new passion, you gained a new thing. That's the positive, that you're learning about not only other people, your partner, but you're learning about yourself.
Right.
And that's all I got behind that.
All right, Miss Millie, come on. Wait, whoa, stop the press. Miss Millie.
I'm here.
How you doing, darling?
I'm well. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Come on, tell me something positive that can come from an open relationship.
I think what's positive, what I learned, and not long ago, a couple of years back, I learned this. In a relationship, that sometimes people get bored, but instead of getting bored with each other, maybe you need to explore. Then you can take the opportunity to do things together, and then you will be willing, you will know how to tweak things and adjust things and make it better within the relationship. And a lot of people I know is on here probably and don't want people to know that they may have or may not have done things. That's their opinion. They have the right to hold or not elaborate on it. That's their choice. But my thing is, if we're on here, we are here to help each other. And for me, it helped me when we explored, and I was able to say, okay, now I see it this way, or I see it that way. And it really, really helped out the situation.
Okay. And that's again, I'm gonna keep going back to it. This is what Upscale Love for You is all about. We have people on these calls that are across the nation, as far as California to backwoods of Georgia, Alabama, and everyone has different experiences and everyone have different ideas, and we're on here to share that experience and different ideas. So thank you so much, Ms. Willie, for that. Answer, you have your hand raised?
No judgment zone.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
right. No judgment.
No judgment. There are some things that are said on this call that we're not here to judge anyone, because this is the beauty about being in America. We can do pretty much what we want to do. We can feel how we want to feel. We can be who we want to be. No one's here to judge you. We're just sharing experiences and ideas.
Can I jump in? I can't figure out how to raise my hand, may I?
Okay, who's this talking to me?
Travis.
Okay, come on, talk to me, brother. How you doing?
Hey, I'm not sure where this fits in, but open relationship is just not a relationship at all. I don't know what to call that. Just for the record, I'm not for open relationships whatsoever. I don't think that's the relationship. It's a association of some sort. And I'm kind of glad I hear a lot of topics. This is one that it's hard for me to get involved in or even have an opinion about because it's just so abnormal, for people to just be swinging like that. I think it's cool if that's what you like. I'm not judging anybody. And actually, I guess if I could, if I didn't have the morals that I have, and maybe I thought I could get away with that if it was more normal, maybe I would try it, but I just can't bring myself to be comfortable with even exploring it or even trying it because it's just so unnatural, unnormal. And if I did do it and try it, I wouldn't sleep good for a long time. I might enjoy that for a while, but it's definitely something I would probably regret. So for everybody that's into swinging or open relationships, good for you. And I'm not judging anybody. It's just not for me. And it's not even, you can't put a relationship in open, I just don't see how it works. So that's my 2 cents. I'd love to hang out with y'all. I just wanted to throw that in. Thanks for letting me come on. I'm going to go ahead and dip, but it's just not my thing. Not interested. I like the subject. I like hearing other people's perspective. It's really cool. I swear I'm not judging anybody. I'm not knocking anybody because things, if I could do, I would. I just can't.
Right. Well, Brother Travis, before you go, I got a couple of questions for you. How old are you?
I can't hear you. Say it again.
I said, how old are you? What's your age?
I think you're breaking up. I can't hear you. We got a band.
He said, how many candles you blowing out?
I know that's right.
I think my microphone is working pretty good, but okay, I got you.
I can't hear you. Something wrong. Did somebody say something?
No, we're gonna go ahead and let it ride. Okay, to me, it seems like you're a pretty seasoned gentleman, and it seems like people who are a little older are gonna lean towards more your decision. And I get it. I definitely understand, but this is what Upscale Love for You is about, to come on and share your different ideas. Let's see, JJ, you got your hand raised?
Yes.
Come on, talk to me.
Seasoned. I'm 51 years old. I'm seasoned. Here it is. It was quick. I ain't gonna talk about the brother because you want to get your point across, but then you had to go and then you don't hear nothing. Man, your mic is working fine there, Jeter.
Hold on, I'm not.
Mic is working.
I know.
Oh, I know. Now I know you gonna come. He gonna come back. He ain't gone yet. Watch. Now here it is. Nobody gonna judge nobody. We're here to learn. As the young beautiful lady said that you call her, because a lot of people. I'm cool with me. I'm cool with my sexuality. Listen, I don't care if y'all judge me. Only God sits high and look low. Yes, I'm into it. Yes, I do it. It's my preference, and it's what I do if my partner is down with it. Because guess what my partner gonna never tell me when she walk in the house?
What's that?
It's just happened. I was drinking. What just happened? You cheated? Now it's a problem because we got an open relationship and we keeping everything honest. Even if I was married, and I was married twice. I was married to Miss Atlantic City. I cheated on her every chance I got. My second wife, I said I wouldn't do what I did my first wife, but karma is a mother. My second wife cheated on me, but here it is. If you walk in my house and we're honest with each other and we communicating with each other and this is what you want to do and I know this is what you want to do, we ain't gonna have no argument about what happens afterwards. But here, if it's not your cup of tea, you don't have to sip it. But long as there's communication involved, and no lying involved, you know what happens in open relationships? Swingers, it ain't like that, but open relationships, going back to that. The problem comes when people are not communicating and being honest with each other. Don't tell me you out with the girls and you out with the homies.
Right.
That's my problem.
All right. Well, hey, JJ, hey, we do appreciate that. And I think that's been a constant theme throughout this conversation is good, open communication. If that's the lifestyle that you choose, have that communication with your partner. And if you both agree with it, then it's no one else's business. It shouldn't matter to anyone else what you guys do. Ms. Thompson, are you with us? I see your hand is raised. Come on, talk to me.
Hello, I am with you guys. How y'all doing tonight?
All right, how are you?
I'm great.
Mr.
Okay.
Thompson, real quick question. Where are you from?
I am from Aiken, South Carolina.
All right,
All
Miss
right,
Thompson.
all right, all right. We have one or
Yes.
two people on the line from South Carolina. Come on and talk to me. What are some of
Okay,
the
so
benefits? Tell me some of the benefits of an open relationship.
okay, so personally, I don't know if I would or would not do an open relationship. I mean, you know, it's whatever I feel, but I would like to say that an open relationship to me, and it's a no judgment zone, I heard that, it is you have this person that you are cool with, y'all are good, you're open to do whatever you want to do, because for that moment, that person is what's up, what's it. But you're still searching and seeking for a next level. The positive thing is there's a lot of variety. You know, it's a lot of open, hopefully communication. So you feel comfortable about not cheating and comfortable about doing things with other people that, you know, that your partner doesn't mind. But if I was in an open relationship and I got with somebody, I ain't even gonna lie, if I got with somebody and they was doing for me more than what I was getting, because you obviously looking for something else that you're not getting.
Right.
I mean, something's missing. You might be getting 95, 98%, but that other two, you looking for it. And baby, if you get it, if you get it, hey, it might be real open at that point because you won't be looking for me.
Well, Ms. Thompson, as long as you have that understanding with your partner.
So it's positive and it's negative.
Okay.
But open relationships is risky business. So you better know what you're doing when you go into it.
Okay. All right. Mathis, Dre Mathis, come on, talk to me.
Now, I want to know your opinion or experience on this situation.
You want to know my experience or opinion?
I want to know yours.
Oh, I don't agree with that. Open relationship, open marriage, none of that. I married one woman, she married one man. We are stuck with each other. Good sex, good conversation, bad conversations. We are with each other. We don't play, we don't fool around, we don't do none of that. No. I hope I answered your question.
I just had to ask you because you ain't answering. I just wanted to see your opinion, how you felt about it.
Yeah, I think it's to each his own, and everybody got the freedom to do what they want to do. My wife and I, we don't even play around when it comes to stuff like that, and we're not judging anyone that does. We just know in this household, we not even getting down like that.
I know that's right.
Look, I get on her nerves. I go to the other room. She get on my nerves. Whatever the case may be, but we ain't doing none of that other stuff.
We're talking the same
Have y'all talked about it?
cousin.
Have y'all talked about it? Have y'all talked about it?
No, there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing
go ahead, man.
I'm saying it with confidence as a married man.
You saying that. Veronica, where you at? Veronica, where you at?
Oh, I forgot y'all cousins. You know the name.
That's right. That's my first cousin. Hey, we don't even have to, there's some things you don't have to discuss. When you met your soulmate, your partner, that's who you with. I don't need nothing from nobody else.
Okay, I like that.
I don't need nothing. And the goal for me was to have a wife. That's why I boldly wear my wedding band everywhere I go. You married? Yes, I'm married. Very married.
Damn, Jeter. Damn, Jeter, you just dropped the damn mic.
I'm going to say it with my chest.
You dropped the mic already. You dropped the mic.
That's right.
Walk off now. Walk on off.
All right. Dre Mathis, did I answer your question?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anson, got your hand raised. Come on, talk to me.
Yeah. I wanted to add to the question. You said, what's the benefits of having an open relationship? Well, I can't speak on being in an open relationship because I never have. Yeah, but I've been a part of a lot of open relationship activities. A lot of things that they deem okay that I wouldn't for my own personal life. And I would say the benefit of being involved in such incidents is learning what not to do. I've learned that an open relationship can be very toxic for either party or both parties. I've seen people who were couples get into the swinger lifestyle and they broke up shortly thereafter. You know, I've seen people who have been swinger couples, like the one where the woman had said that she's ready whenever I am in the middle of the party, and they broke up now. You know, and I've seen the drama that those couples have had amongst each other. You know, behind closed doors, the little arguments and all that stuff. So I've learned what not to do by observing their relationships.
All right, all right. All right, well, hey, I appreciate your input. At this time, we're gonna ask Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Feelgood, could you come on and give us your parting words for the night? We're gonna go ahead and end the call.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. And I really appreciate you allowing me to run my gap, get my words in, and answer the questions. I felt like I was teaching a college course tonight. And I mean, it was a lot of, you know, we kind of went off track, brought us back, but we got a lot of people got to understand what was going on. The reason we came up with this was to talk about this and get other ideas. Some people say, hey, I ain't gonna do it regardless, but at least you have that, you're armed with the information on what is what. We're not only about connections, we're about educating, we're about making our community a better place. And how do we do that? By giving you guys information that you might not have had before, by asking you for your input, your information, because you are all important to us. If you think this week was a humdinger, wait till next week. We got it going on. So come back, each and every one of you. Tell a friend, tell them that the doctor and the triple threat is back again. Back to you first, cuz.
All right, thank you, Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Fabulous, come on and talk to us.
I would like to thank each and every one of you for participating with us this evening. I would like for you to go to YouTube. Yes, YouTube. Upscale Love for You has our own web channel now. The YouTube channel, you can go in, and the first thing I want you to do is subscribe, like, and then share. So it's back to you first, cousin.
Dr. Fabulous, thank you so much. Thank you. Everyone, thank you for coming on tonight. We really do appreciate having this conversation about open relationships. It did, we covered a lot. It kind of branched out. We covered a lot, but the whole point was to really try to get a better understanding from our perspective what open relationships are about, and then to gain someone else's perspective on open relationships. Like Dr. Feelgood said, come back next week. Next week, we're going to be talking about same-sex relationships. Same-sex relationships. That's what we're going to be talking about next week. And please don't forget to go to our YouTube channel, Upscale Love, the number 4, the letter U. Upscale Love, the number 4, the letter U. Go to YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share it with someone. And if you have any conversations that you want to talk about on this platform, please send us an email, upscalelove4you@gmail.com. That's upscalelove, the number 4, the letter U @gmail.com. Please send us a message, send us a text message, or put it in the chat box. If there's a topic that you want to discuss, maybe you're going through something, and maybe someone on this call can give you some insight or better perspective on how to deal with certain things. And with that being said, we're going to say good night. So stay safe, stay positive, and stay upscale for love. Y'all have a great night.
Good night.
Good night.